pretty clean pair. Let me know if y'all copped or dropped. Me, I dropped, like I said, but they are super clean. I like the icy sole with the blue Jumpman on the bottom. Hey man, say man, it's Armand Tubero in the cut on the mic, and today we're gonna be discussing the Jordan 5 Grapes that just came out yesterday on Saturday. Today is Sunday, so yes sir, we're gonna be going over market, if they sold out, if they sit, or if they sat. I'm sure you already know on Sneakers that they sold out, but this is like one of those shoes. I'm just gonna go right in this video, so drop a like, drop a sub, and notification bell. It's completely free, helps out the video. Let's get to, we're trying to, you know what I'm saying, hit 1,000 subscribers, you know what I'm saying, by the end of the summer. But yeah, anyways though, so the Jordan 5 Grapes, they dropped yesterday, like I already said, and they sold out on the Sneakers app. But like I was gonna say, this is like one of those shoes that's gonna sell out online and stuff like that, because there's more buyers online. But in stores, you know, there's less people going in stores nowadays, and also there's like usually more stock of these in stores. So especially in the bigger cities, like I was just watching like a YouTuber vlogging, and he was at like a bigger Nike store in like a bigger city, and yeah, they were like sitting there. There was like bunch sitting, which is like one of those shoes that I always obviously knew that this was gonna say. It's a really clean shoe. It's like a nostalgic shoe for sneakerheads. But you know, this like looking at market right now, there's just not that much money for resellers to make money, and usually, you know, resellers have been like a big reason why shoes get sold out, because they'll go grab like 2-3 pairs out of the same place. And yeah, like if they allow them, obviously, because some stores only let you grab one per person. But you know, there's a lot of resellers, so usually when a shoe is going for more money, like if the shoe is going for $300 today, it'd be sold out everywhere. But you know, since there's not really any profit to make, since retail is $210 after taxes and stuff, it's probably like $220, you know, in the store. So yeah, there just wasn't much profit at all to make. So yeah, especially if you're selling online, because of the fees and stuff on apps. So right now I'm looking at market, they're going for around 200 to 240, and like a size 16 men's, which is like a crazy size. It's obviously a really rare size. There's last day was 270. So I mean, there's really not even that much money to make on like a size like that. It's like super rare, and also like not that many people wear size 16 men's. Like that's kind of crazy. But yeah, I'm looking at like the bigger size. Yeah, the bigger sizes are actually going for around almost $300. But you know, the smaller size, like the more average sizes. Hold on one sec though. Let me turn off this fan real quick. Like I was saying, like the more average sizes, like, you know, size 9 through like 12, or 9 through like 13. Like 13's even like kind of like a bigger size. I wear like a size 12.5 in Jordans. Right now, my personal size 12.5 is going for like $245. I see like a size 12.5. That usually always goes for a little bit more, but even that's not even going for that much more, because it is more of a rare size, so it's harder to find someone that wears 12.5. Even though I wear 12.5, and they don't make that many of the 12.5. That's the reason why, is because they know not that many people wear 12.5. So yeah, it is a really clean pair. I do like these, all white. How can you go wrong? Like the grape colorway, they're literally called the Grapes. You know, they originally came out, I think, and like I know they came out, I think, in the 90s once, but then the most recent time was like in 2018 or 2014. Hold on one sec, y'all. Okay, we tuned it back in. Yeah, so they originally came out, like I said, in like the 90s, but the last time they came out was around 2016, I'm pretty sure. Let me double check myself on that real quick. Okay, the Grape Fresh Princess, they called it the Fresh Princess because it was in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air movie. Like Will Smith wore it and had no laces in that movie. So like they literally came out last time with no laces. There was really no laces on them, which is kind of crazy. I don't know how that would feel, how comfortable that'd be to wear a shoe without laces. I don't know if they had like some sort of like stiffening like material where like it was kind of like a self lace with like the, you know, like the tongue kind of pulls down, you know, on the shoe. So I'm not really sure. But these new ones I think look better than these 2018s. I'm not gonna lie, it looks a little bit more like clean. It probably has a better shape too, so probably more comfortable. But yeah, they're just not that going for that much money. The Grape Fresh Princes though, they're still going for around a lot of money. Like a size 12, like a size 10 right now is going for like 680 ass, but last day was 270. So they obviously dropped, they kind of tanked. But yeah, the Jordan 5 Grapes really clean. I like the purple tongue. I'm not the biggest Jordan 5 guy, I'm not gonna lie, but Jordan 5s do look clean, pretty clean on feet, especially if you have a good fit. So I do like these. Let me know if y'all cop them in the you know, comments down below. Drop a comment, drop a like if you made this far in this video. Also, I kind of want to talk about if this shoe's a good hold or sell. Honestly, I think it's a good sell, even though I do see it doing pretty well over time, since it is kind of like a nostalgic, like good colorway. But I don't know. I think I would sell these if I had a pair of these. Honestly, I would just return them if you really need your money. You can't sell them, or if you don't want to return them, I'll try to find a local sale. And if you live in like an area, like if you live in a bigger city, yeah, I'll probably just return them, because you know, if they're sitting in the stores, people would just rather go to the stores if they're smart enough. But if maybe you can get like 20 bucks more than what you paid if you're trying to make, you know, quick little lunch money. I don't know. But yeah, anyways though, I don't really think this is like worth the hold, I'm not gonna lie. Another shoe that I was kind of debating if I should return or hold. I think I'm just gonna hold them though. The Jordan 4 white cements. those are not going for that much money. They're going for retail after tax on StockX right now. They're literally going for $240 in a size 12 and 10.5, and that's the two sizes I have. I think I'm just gonna hold them though, just because I think it will do pretty well near Christmas, but we're just gonna have to see. Yeah, I was gonna make this video, me going over all my sneaker inventory right now. Like, I don't know if y'all probably can't see it, but it's all stacked up back there. Finally, I'm getting my room like together. You know what I'm saying? You see like a little couch beanbag thing back there. It's looking a lot more like a room now. In my other videos, like there's stacks of shoes back there. It was a little bit messy, but yeah, trying to get my room more cleaned up. But anyways, that's off the topic. Jordan 5 Grapes, pretty clean pair. I passed. I didn't even go for these. I didn't feel like going out to the stores getting these. I didn't really feel like getting out and doing all that, stuff. But yeah, pretty clean pair. I'd pass on the personal. I don't really need them, but they are clean. I would like to get them in for a review, but I didn't. It doesn't look like I'm gonna get them in for a review, because if I would have to buy them then return them, because if they're not even flipping for profit, I wouldn't like to buy them if they were going for a little bit of money. Kind of like the Jordan 5 Black Metallics. It was actually worth the cop for me, because I could buy them, do a review, and then still sell them, make some money without having to like return them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's usually what I like to do nowadays. I already have enough sneakers in my collection, so I'm kind of straight. I have about like around 7 to 10 pairs. I have like this, I don't want to get off topic, but I have the Supreme Ramelsi's SBs, Yudo Horigami SBs, Why So Sad SBs, then I have Jordan 4 Bread Reimagines, then I have Jordan 4 Military Blues, then I have some Yeezys, some Yeezy Slide. So yeah, and I have some foam runners. So I have too many shoes right now. I know some people like stacking up their collection like hecka, but I think that's a little bit overdoing it. Maybe one day if I had like the bread, I'll just buy a lot of shoes like that. But even then, I feel like I would probably just keep it kind of minimal. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I have a pair of Travis Scott medium olives that I'm kind of like trying to decide if I should keep them to wear or sell them. But anyways, I don't want to get too off topic. That's all I had to talk about. Let me see how long this video's been real quick. On GOAT, there's always more premium prices. Like a size 12 on GOAT is going for $260, last sale $250. So honestly, these are flippable if you have clients, not gonna lie. Especially if you live in like a smaller city where obviously like the malls don't have many pairs of these, or maybe they didn't even get them at all. Because I know some like low-key areas, like kind of like more rural areas, more country areas, your mall may have not even gotten these. I'm sure like every mall gets them, but certain malls don't get as much stock as like other cities. For example, like in Atlanta, the Nike store in Atlanta, like a big city, is going to get a lot more than like a city like somewhere small. So anyways, though, pretty clean pair. Let me know if y'all copped or dropped. Me, I dropped, like I said, but they are super clean. I like the icy sole with the blue Jumpman on the bottom. It's overall all white shoe, has a nice turquoise blue, and that nice grape purple. I'm not the biggest purple guy too, so that's another thing. I do like the turquoise blue, but I'm just not the biggest purple guy. So yeah, not definitely a drop for me, but they are clean. They're definitely wearable. I see why people like these, but yeah, they're a drop for me. So anyways, that's really all I talk about. Also, I seen on GOAT like something that like in the just drop section, I see like the Ferrari 14s that just came out. I made some videos on those. Go check out those videos. Ferrari 14s are actually going for money right now, like $330 in a size 12 on GOAT. So that's kind of crazy. But I just seen these that caught my eye, these like football looking SBs. So I'm gonna make a video on these soon, y'all. Let me know if y'all seen these yet. They're called like the limousine SB footballs. So they're supposed to resemble like a football. So yeah, that's a pretty clean pair. Honestly, I would not wear these at all. Like they're kind of ugly, but they're kind of cool. SBs do be doing that cool. They be doing the cool colorways and the collabs and stuff like that. I don't think it's a collab, but it's cool colorway. So anyways though, drop a like, drop a sub, and the notification bell. I'm gonna edit this video and hopefully get it out. Kind of not too crazy of a video, just like in the crib video. I might make a video soon going over all my sneaker inventory / sneaker collection. So stay tuned for that video. Stay tuned for more fire videos, all that good stuff. Peace.